Hi, Sam. I'm going to show you how to do the little prep project I'm sending your way. So basically, it is a string with a little metal clasp attached to it for a bracelet. So it looks like this. The little ring thing is what you're attaching. Okay, so I'll show you what you need. This little thing I'm sending to your house has clasps in one little container. Well, it's in a couple of them, clasps. Those we won't need. That's what we'll use at school. What you need for your part is this section here. And it's this little golden piece that you can see is like open. And it has a hole in the center, the bottom of the center, which I'll show you how to use in a second. And then holes, oopsies, a little blurry, holes on either side of the folded gold part. Okay, so there's that. You need one of those and one of these little simple rings to do the project. So for step one, you just want to, I'm sending this with you. You want to drop the little ring down that pole, the little metal pole, and take the pliers and separate the ring so that you can get the other piece attached to it. So you take it, it's kind of hard. It might help to have another little something to lean it against to pull it apart, but that part is up to you. These are the pieces that I have at my house. But you're gonna basically just try to hold it in place and separate the ring. Which was really easy for me to do the first time, but of course now it's not. I just kind of have to mess around with it until you get it. But that's why this is a great prep job, because it'll take up plenty of time. Just want to keep grabbing onto that ring and separating it. Oop, I think I just did it. So once you separate the ring open, you can see right there that there's an opening that you can slide things into. So I'm going to set that aside for now. Next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stretchy string, the Stretch Magic string, and I'm going to poke it through the bottom of this guy. Okay, so I'm going to poke it through the bottom. And then it comes through the center, the string does. This is the stuff I was kind of telling you about on the phone. You want to tie it in a knot, maybe like 2 or 3 times, and pull really hard. It's stretchy. That's why it's called Stretch Magic, because it's like you can pull super hard to get it really tight and it doesn't break. So there's a knot, and then I'm going to do 2 more. Okay, second knot. I'm just matching it right up with the other knot, and then again pulling super tight because I want it to make sure it stays and there's not beads all over the ground after they make these. So 1 more knot, making a total of 3. Again, trying to line it up with the other one. Then I'm going to pull super, super tight. Okay, so now I can pull this golden piece back up to where I did my knots. And I'm going to just pull the string to the side for now, but I'm going to pinch it shut, and you can see it lines up the holes for your little golden ring to go through. So let's see if I can kind of show you without it getting too blurry. So I'm going to put both rings through there, or both holes through there, excuse me. And now I've got my open ring that I have to now try to get to shut with these pliers. You may have a smarter idea. Abye may have a smarter idea. I don't know. This is just how I know how to do it. So, but this is the idea of what has to happen for this to work. So I squeeze it hard. Shut. Let's see if it's working. It's a little bit more shut, but not fully yet. So I have to give it a couple of squeezes to get it back shut again. Sometimes it's like pretty well shut, but I might need to pinch it this way to get it to go all the way shut. The only thing is though, is if you pinch it too hard, like I think that probably is okay still. See how it kind of overlapped there, but there's no hole anymore. So the idea is you're not going to have to worry about this part. My students are, but eventually when we put beads onto the string and make a bracelet that they like, they're going to need to be able to attach the clasp part onto the ring that you closed. And so it just needs to be shut, and then, but the hole still needs to be big enough for this guy to go through like that. So that's kind of how it's going to go. In fact, you know what? I might have you do that piece too. So when you're done, it should look like this. And then we can all we'll have to do once they've added the beads is tie it back to the hole that you left there. So that's it. And then once you're done and all of it's together and all the pieces are attached, you're just going to snip this end string a little bit shorter and then measure the length of this string out about a foot. So stretch out my measuring tape. You might have measuring tape. If Sharon has a ruler, that works just as good. So we're going to do that and then snip it, and that's it. So I need 32 of these. I know it could take a while. I'm not sure. Maybe you'll come up with a fast system though, I hope. All right. Thank you so much, Sam and Abye.